Good morning, everybody. I'm Emma and welcome to SEDA College Online. So where's everyone from? I know somebody yesterday was saying they were from Mexico. Is there anyone else from any other countries? Please make a comment down below. Also, if you could have a pen and paper, because we will be doing some practice as we go through the lessons and every lesson, okay? It's good for you to practice. It's really good so you can understand whether you're learning or you're not learning, and if there's anything that you find difficult, please let me know, okay? So today we're doing should and get. So to start off, we use should, okay, or shouldn't plus verb. We don't use to after it, okay? So don't put to after each one of these, okay? So yeah, just remember that. We don't say should to, only should plus verb. To give somebody advice or what you think is the right thing to do, okay? So you're giving advice, but also you're giving them, just telling them the right thing to do. Whether it should or shouldn't, it's up to you. It's easy. It's easier than some of the other grammar we have been doing, because should and shouldn't is the same for all people, okay? So all the persons, I, you, we, they, etc. Okay? We often use I think you should, or we use I don't think you should. We don't say I think you shouldn't. Okay, it's better to say for the negative, I don't think you should. So just keep that in your mind, okay? I think you shouldn't. It's because it's not grammatically correct. Okay, so try not to use this. I know it's a thing with I think. Okay, but we just don't use it with I think. Okay. Now I'm going to do some examples for you. Okay, so first one. You should wear gloves. It's really cold outside. So you're giving advice to the person. You're saying you should wear gloves. Why? Because it's really cold outside. Okay? The next one. I should study today. I have an exam tomorrow. So you're thinking what's right for you to do. Okay? You shouldn't walk alone at night. You should get a taxi. That's very true. Okay, that is good advice for somebody to give anybody. You shouldn't walk alone at night, especially in cities. Okay, it's very dangerous. You shouldn't put so much sugar in your tea. Okay, so if somebody takes a lot of sugar, it's nice to give them advice and say you shouldn't put so much sugar. You should drink more water. Okay, again, water is very important. It's good advice. Parents should spend more time with their children. You should relax more. He should relax more. He's very stressed. Okay, so just going back to these guys. Just as you can see here for each one. Should wear, should study, shouldn't walk. Remember, shouldn't is a contraction for should not. Shouldn't put, should drink, should spend, and should relax. Okay, remember we're using it with the verb, no to after should or shouldn't. Now guys, I'm going to get you to do some practice. Okay, as I said, this one's a lot easier, and I'm sure you've all heard of this, using it for advice. So just to get you to do a little bit of practice before we move on. So if you could just fill in the gaps with should or shouldn't. Okay, and I'm going to give you 2 minutes to do that. Just remember to, let me just get this stopwatch ready. Okay, right, good. So I want you to spend 2 minutes just thinking. Number 1, should I put should or shouldn't? Number 2, should or shouldn't. Okay, so you're putting that for each one of them. Okay, so look at the first one. She has flu. She what? Stay at home. What advice would you give somebody who has the flu? He feels tired. He, what should he do? Should he rest? Shouldn't he have a rest? What should he do? John is overweight. He eat junk food. Now junk food is not good. Junk food would be like McDonald's. I'm sure there's people out there that love McDonald's. Burger King, sweets, chocolate, crisps. Yeah, again, very bad. Okay, all the good things are very bad for you. Number 4, you speak English as often as you can. So what advice would you give somebody? I'm just going to give 1 more minute, guys. What advice would you give somebody to speak English, should or shouldn't. Number 5, you sits or near the TV. So near the TV, so the TV's here and near here, okay? And then number 6, you hurry up or you will miss the bus. So again, guys, you're just putting, let's see how long, 20 seconds left, just so we keep going with this, okay? Okay, so that's time up. Right, so here we go. Answer it. First one, she has flu, she should stay at home, she should stay. Very good advice there, definitely. He feels tired, he should have a rest, okay? A rest just means like, take it easy, okay? Take it easy. The next one, John is overweight, he shouldn't eat junk food. That's true, okay? Junk food is not the best thing. Exercises. Next one, you should speak English as often as you can. That's my advice to you. I put that there because I want to give you this advice, okay? Yeah, you should speak English as often as you can. I know you have your first language and I know it's difficult, but especially if you have travelled to Ireland or travelled to any speaking country, it's really important to speak English as often as you can, okay? So that's definitely a good advice. 5, you shouldn't sit so near the TV. Yeah, it's very bad for your eyes to sit so near to the TV. And number 6, you should hurry up or you will miss the bus, okay? Hurry up means faster, 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 okay? So that is should or shouldn't. So we're using these to recap. We use it to give advice. We don't use to after, okay? Shouldn't is contractions for should not, so it's really important. And guys, as you can see here, should stay, should have, should eat, should speak, should sit, should hurry up. This is a phrasal verb, okay? So if anyone has any questions on this, okay, we've done a lot of modal verbs in the last couple of days. So the best thing to do, guys, is listen to music, watch TV, and practice more speaking, okay? Now, next thing, let's move on to get. This verb get, okay? So it's a very common verb and we use it a lot, and we can use it for many different scenarios, okay? So let's just look here. Get is one of the most common verbs, not the common, but one of the most common verbs in English, okay? So it has several meanings, okay? So arrive, become, and can be used with many prepositions or adverbs with different meanings, okay? So prepositions get up, as you know, get up in the morning, and get on with somebody means you get along, you have a good relationship with somebody, okay? I'm not going to stop there. I'm going to give you lots of different examples, okay? So let's start off. Look at the first picture. Oh, sorry, before I go any further, in this first example, these pictures, okay, we use get, become, adjective, or past participle, okay? So get angry, that means to become angry, okay? So instead of saying become angry, we can say get angry. It's not very nice. Get fit, okay? So as you can see in the picture here, you can see she's exercising, but she's also eating. She's eating very healthily, okay? So that's water. Do you see the water here? 2 liters. And then I think there's milk there, so it's really good. This is a good chart to get fit, okay? It's doing exercise, but also eating healthily, okay? Get divorced, okay? So here's the mother with the child, that's the father. Maybe the father cheated, who knows what happened here, okay? So the mother here is with the child and they are getting a divorce, okay? So get divorced. And in this one, get lost, okay? Does this happen to any of you? So you become lost if you're in the wrong direction, you get lost, okay? The next one is get married, okay? When the husband and the wife, or even boyfriend and girlfriend, decide to get married. And the last one is get nervous, which is the adjective here. Yeah, get nervous means you you do feel anxious, okay? It's like another word would be anxious, okay? Get nervous. So look at this man. He gets very nervous. Now here is angry. Don't get these two confused. This is get nervous. This is before a test, or if he goes to the doctor or something, you know, things, different reasons. And then this one then is get angry, okay? They are two different ones, guys. Two different, okay? Get angry, get nervous. Okay, so get angry, get fit, get divorced, get lost, get married, and get nervous. You could say I got nervous before the exam. Now, the next one here, in this chart, we're using get, again, become, but we're using comparatives this time, okay? Not adjectives or past participles, comparatives. First one, get better. So I've just used this chart. Okay, it starts very low here, but it gets better. And the opposite then is get worse. And get better is a comparative of good, and get worse is a comparative of bad. The next one, get colder, which is a comparative of cold. And then get warmer, which is comparative of warm, of the adjective warm. Okay, so these all come from the adjectives: good, bad, cold, warm. And these are comparatives. So get better, get worse, get colder, get warmer. Okay, so that's using get, again, become, and then comparative. Okay, so just take a moment to look at those, because of course we'll be doing practice after this, as always. Now, get, we can also use it to buy things, obtain things, okay? So, in this case, this is obtain, so get a job. So this person here got a job out of all of these, okay? She's the winner, yay, so she got a job. Get a newspaper, okay, to buy a newspaper. And again, get a ticket, to buy a ticket, okay? So they are get a job, get a newspaper, get a ticket. Okay, so again, we're using get. Another way is to buy something, obtain something, like a job here, obtain. You don't buy a job, okay? That's something money cannot buy, as a job, unfortunately. Now, the next one, we have get plus prepositions or phrasal verbs. The first one, look at this. What are the people doing? Get on the bus or get off the bus. So they're getting on, and then the opposite is get off. Now look at these friends here, okay? So these are phrasal verb. Which phrasal verb do you think it is? They have a very good relationship with each other. Get on with, okay? So you get on with someone, okay? And get up. This person here is getting up, okay? So get on, get off, sorry, that should be get on well with, okay? Not get well with. So just keep that in mind, guys. And the next one, we have get, receive, okay, to receive things. So the first picture is get an email, okay, so look at the email, they get an email, okay. The next one is get a gift, okay, so he's receiving a gift from his son, okay. Maybe it's Father's Day, maybe it's his birthday. And the next one, get a message or WhatsApp, as we all use. So yeah, on the phone you can get a message or WhatsApp. I'm sure everybody uses WhatsApp. And the last two, guys, are get to, arrive at a destination. Okay, so you would say I get home at a particular time in the evenings, okay, or I get to school at 9 o'clock in the morning. Okay, so they are two there, and they just mean arrive, okay? So you could say arrive home, you could say arrive at school. You wouldn't say arrive to school, you would say arrive at school, okay? So just remember that. So guys, that is expressions, okay, using so as you can see here, with get, there are 6 different ways. We've done 6 different ways of using get, okay? So let's see how much you remember. I have a practice exercise here for you. Complete the sentences with a word from the list. Okay, now this is a pretty long exercise, so this time I'm going to give you maybe I'll give you 3 minutes for this exercise. Okay, so 3 minutes. So let's see how we get on. So 3 minutes. Yeah, I think 3 minutes will be enough. Okay, so in this one here, I want you to complete the sentences with a word from the list. And here's the words: married, lost, worse, up, nervous, gift, unwell, home. Okay, so in this case, I want you to only choose the correct ones here. Okay, the correct word. They're all different words. They're adjectives, they're verbs, they're prepositions, they're, actually no, I don't think there's any verbs, but they're nouns, everything. So it's just a word you're choosing for the correct space here. Okay, so just remember, when you're filling them in, just write the number and then the answer, because you will get this after. Okay, so just remember that. You will have access to this. So, in number 1, do you get with your boss? Okay, so which one do you think goes with that? Number 2, how long does it take to get after work? Which word? Number 3, in Ireland you can get in a church or registry office. Number 4, most people get really before a driving test. Yes, for sure. Number 5, I don't like getting early in the mornings. Number 6, it's Joe's birthday tomorrow. I think we should get him a. Number 7, I think the employment situation in my country, which is Ireland, is getting not better. So what's the opposite of better? And number 8, I've been to your house before, so hopefully I won't get which word. Okay, so there are 8 words. How long's left? Yeah, you just have a minute and a half here. Okay, so that's good going. So how are we getting on? How are we getting on means how are you doing? Okay, so you might hear people in Ireland say, oh, how are you getting on? Okay, it just means how are you doing? Okay, it's another way of saying how are you? You know, if you just hear them say, how are you getting on? Don't worry, don't think, what are they talking about? Getting on with what? Okay, it's just an expression that we use. Okay, so don't panic. So guys, just write the number. Yep. And then only choose one word. Okay? I think you have 20 seconds left. Okay. I hope the sun is shining where you are, guys. So, let's move on to the answers. Here we have answers. So number 1. Do you get on well with your boss? That means do you have a good relationship with your boss? Okay. How long does it take to get home after work? Okay, so how long does it take to get home after work? So get home, arrive home. Okay. In Ireland, you can get married in a church or registry office. Yeah, you can get married. Number 4. Most people get really nervous before a driving test. Become nervous is another way of saying that. I don't like getting up early in the mornings. Who does? Who does? Well, some people probably do, but yeah. Getting up. So it's Joe's birthday tomorrow. I think we should get him a gift. Okay, guys, so this one here is the missing one. Okay, gift. I think the unemployment situation in my country is getting worse, not better. True, getting worse. And number 8. I've been to your house before, so hopefully I won't get lost. So become lost, get lost. Okay, so that's, yeah. Okay, so guys, that is the expression. So how did we get on? Did everybody get 8 out of 8? Did you all get, I don't know, 4 out of 8? Can you please let me know? Okay, so here we have get on well with somebody, okay, get on well with somebody, get home, get married in a church or wherever, get really nervous, get up, get a gift, get worse, and get lost. Okay, that's a lot. Let me just move on. Is everyone okay with that? Has everyone got that? Okay. So guys, that's a lot of expressions using get, okay? And they are probably the most common ones of using get in everyday English, okay? And as I said, get it's a popular verb. It's not the most popular, but it's one of the most popular, okay? So, that is it. Tomorrow we will be doing the first conditional, okay? And we will also be doing confusing verbs, okay? Like lend, borrow, things like that. So if you still don't know the difference between lend and borrow, hopefully after tomorrow you will understand, okay? So thank you for joining me, and I really hope to see you tomorrow. Again, if you have any questions or comments or anything, if you need help, anything, please make a comment down below. But for now, I will see you tomorrow, okay? Enjoy the rest of your day. Get out and enjoy the sunshine. If it's sunny where you are, fingers crossed. But if you're in Ireland, it's not very warm. I understand that, but it's better than -5 degrees, okay? So thanks, guys, and see you tomorrow.